constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Hurricanes will kick it away to start us off. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt. Return. The give to the lone running back. Oh, he's got some space. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Completing a forward pass was much like solving the Rubik's Cube for Michigan a year ago, but now, Jesse, they have the nation's top recruit in Bryce Underwood, and the key is to develop him.
Yes, because he is the future for Michigan. There is no question about it. You just saw just 2 seasons ago, when you've got a quarterback who's dynamic, who's highly recruited and developed, a guy like J.J. McCarthy, the sky's the limit for Michigan. You can win national championships. That's the hope for the Wolverines moving forward.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Catch in the middle. It's Morgan. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Wolverines want to move quickly. They'll try to power their way ahead.
Man, and you see those sticks, and you're like, dude, 3rd and short. I just got to fall forward and get the first down, Palmer. But the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense, don't overthink this one. 4th and inches, just line up something easy you know you can execute in your sleep and go keep this drive going.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down.
We're seeing analytics become a bigger part of college football each and every year. There is a good example of an opening drive of the game. You're across the 50, 4th down, and it says run the ball and go for it. Even if you don't get it, your opponent's going to have to drive a ways. There's still a lot of football left to play. Hindsight's always 20/20, but that was an excellent decision by the head coach.
Wide open downfield. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal.
Man, what makes this offense so difficult to defend is they've got receivers that have speed and that can separate. On the first drive of the game, they found a soft spot in the middle of the field, and they took advantage.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Quarterback making checks. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Trying to find the end zone. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. They'd hoped to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
And the offense doesn't bat an eye. They'll stay on the field and try to score from the 1 on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they were aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on 4th down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Pulls it in. It's Fletcher. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Looking for a man. It's back. Quickly complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver fighting back across the DB there to get to the inside, locate the ball, and catch the slant.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He'll take the deep shot. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline.
Well, it's a nice job snagging that pass. Miami has a tradition of Heisman Trophy quarterbacks. I get that, but guess what? If you're going to win Heisman Trophies, you're probably throwing to very talented wide receivers. Let's not forget about all the great receivers the Hurricanes have had as well. And they've got a special group this year. This guy right here is one of those dudes. He can beat you one-on-one with his speed, and he has really, really good hands as well.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to throw, it's back. Pulls it in, it's Daniels. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Big noise in the big house for this huge 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Miami.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Buys a little time. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
Oh, and I love that play call on fourth down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield behind the...
Breaks into the open. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Let's take a minute and talk about Miami. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these 2 teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Trying to quiet this crowd by moving the sticks on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Makes the grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. And the Canes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Gives it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Off play action. Pressure coming. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And as an offense, you've got such a special talent playing QB. You've got to do a better job protecting him. If you can let this guy set his feet, he can light this defense up.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. To the air, it's back. Here's the pressure. And the defense, got him at the 27. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout.
3rd and 1 situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. And the offense cashes in on the roughing penalty. A mistake on special teams. We'll see if they can make it pay off. The RPO, it's complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get it at the 21. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Working that left side now. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Well, that time on third and long, they just took what the defense gave them. Nothing down the field. They were hoping maybe he could make somebody miss after the catch. Wasn't able to do it, so now it sets up fourth.
Absolutely perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. He'll bring it out. It's Morgan. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Unloads it left. He makes the catch. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. What an impact from that last explosive play. They were pinned down in their own territory. Now 1st and 10 from their own 45. Trying to escape and get it himself. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. The Wolverines moving quickly to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Morgan. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Got his man. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On third and goal, they'll throw it. Touchdown, Michigan! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Leaves it with the back. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Might as well stick with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. And the Wolverines will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They're going to get on top in this game. They're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree. So it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football ball out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Beck. He lets one fly deep. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. That throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
So here comes the Michigan offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Quickly to the tight end. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. And the Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Got enough space. Touchdown Wolverines. The offense cashing it in on that drive. They'll try to add another to their lead.
Man, it's so nice to have guys out wide that you just trust that you can feed the football, and this guy will do the rest. He'll cross that goal line. He'll take care of you, make you look like a genius. That's that kind of guy right there.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one. Turning it on! Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Hitting on transfer portal quarterbacks can be tricky. Certainly Miami did so with Cam Ward a season ago. And Jesse, they're hoping to keep it going with Carson Beck.
They want the Carson Beck version from 2023. At the end of that season, after winning the Orange Bowl, a lot of people thought Carson Beck would end up being the first pick of the NFL draft. 2024 was a bit more up and down. They need him to play well each and every week. He's playing, remember, behind Cam Ward. He's got very, very big shoes to fill, but no doubt he is the key for Miami's success.
To the air, it's Beck. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
We know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. We're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Just keep slinging it. Under fire. Got him downfield. He's loose on the left. Touchdown, Hurricane. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Coming out with it, it's Morgan. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Pocket breaking down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his man, it's Stewart. And they're able to get him on the ground. The Wolverines are in the hurry-up.
I think this defense really needs to start thinking about really fencing this quarterback in. You cannot let him go east or west because he will extend the play with his legs and his speed and then hurt you throwing the football.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Underwood. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
That's caught. It's Marsh. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
This is so great to see, and it's such a big part of the evolution in college football today with spread offense, up-tempo, RPO game. QBs have got to be great with their ball mechanics in the play-action game, and you saw a great example of that.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan!
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Fletcher. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Offense, quick tempo.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Dropping back, it's back. Makes the grab, it's Fletcher. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So first down will open up the final period. To the air on first down. Shows him the stiff arm. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The Canes in the hurry-up.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something in.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Bauman. There he goes. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Daniels. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19.
Well, the offense just taking what the defense gives them there. There's a lot of cushion out in coverage, so that was just too easy for the quarterback. Spits it out, and they pick up the first.
He wants to throw it again. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the big house. Looking to throw, it's back. Dumps it to the back. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
They've done a nice job marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. You're throwing incomplete on third down, so the question now, are you going for a touchdown, try to pay this drive off, or are you just going to take the points?
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. A sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down.
Obviously, they fail on that fourth down, but because there's still time on the clock, this game's not over. Who on defense right now can step up and make a big play and get the ball back to the offense?
A quick pass to the left. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the catch. It's Haynes. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Wolverines can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Haynes. Plows through the defense. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
Dropping back, it's Underwood. Buying some time. He'll pull it down. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
And the Wolverines can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock.
Nice job by the defense just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
The Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On the option. To the 15. Touchdown Wolverines. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide.
When you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home, and they have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet sticker. They've been so loud. You know they've impacted this game, and that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the win column.
Back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Does life get any better than this for an offense to start a drive with a first and goal? They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
I don't know about that play call, man. Your quarterback's already thrown 3 TDs in this game. Pollock, let him cook down here.
Yeah, I mean, trying to show some balance, but he has had a great day. I trust him. This is a good situation. I'm going to put the ball in his hands, and I'm going to let him throw this football and get a touchdown.
He's got the tight end. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. There's an old-school thought that says just take the 3 here, but that feels like a win for the defense. I'm going here.
Yeah, and there's a new school thought that says I'm inside the 2-yard line. It's 4th down. I'm going for it. I'm going to be aggressive. So I don't think you have many opportunities like this. I like my chances going for it.
No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Touchdown, Michigan! And the route is on. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. And with that touchdown, I would say this one is out of reach.
It is out of reach, A lot of coaches pull their starters, start to build some of that depth, put some other guys in. But listen, keep playing, keep executing. Their job is stopping it.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Beck. Under fire. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Back to pass on second down. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
And he throws another interception. His third one of the night. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Come on, set. Takes a snap, wants to throw. The short hands, it's Marsh. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll use the timeout, 6 seconds left on the clock. And here we go, final play of the game right here.
Scores from around the country. Slippery Rock, 27. Bloomsburg University, 7.
Back to throw, it's Underwood. Here comes the Heat. He'll try. Oh, he's got some space. They're able to make the stop, but a little extra icing on this winning cake in this one. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out.